The brave little cloud. Once upon a time, in a bright blue sky, there was a little cloud named Puffy. Puffy was small, soft, and fluffy, with edges that looked like cotton candy. He loved floating around the sky, watching the world below. Puffy loved the sunny days, the gentle breezes, and the soft puffs of wind that carried him across the sky. But Puffy had one big worry. He was scared of rain. All the other clouds could make rain. They would gather water, darken the sky, and send rain down to the earth. But Puffy? He couldn't bring himself to do it. He was too afraid. What if he made everything too wet? What if the rain made the flowers too soggy or the people upset? Puffy wasn't sure he wanted to take that risk. Every time the big fluffy clouds around him would start to gather together and get dark, Puffy would float away to a quiet corner of the sky, hoping to avoid the rain. He didn't want to make the sky cloudy, and he certainly didn't want to make everything wet. One afternoon, Puffy was drifting lazily across the sky, enjoying the warm sunshine. He looked down and saw a beautiful green meadow, full of flowers in every color. The flowers swayed in the breeze and the trees whispered softly. Puffy smiled, feeling peaceful. He loved the world below, so bright and full of life. But something bothered him. I wish I could help the flowers, Puffy thought. They look so beautiful, but what if they need rain? What if I could make the world even more beautiful by helping them grow? Just then, a little bird flew up to Puffy. The bird fluttered around, chirping happily. "Hello, Puffy. You look sad. What's the matter?" the bird asked. Puffy sighed, his soft cloud body deflating a little. "Oh, I want to help the flowers," he said quietly, "but I'm scared. I'm too small and too soft to make rain. What if I make everything too wet? I don't want to hurt anything." The little bird tilted its head and smiled kindly. "Puffy, you're not too small, and you're definitely not too soft. You can do great things. You just need to believe in yourself. Rain helps the flowers grow. Without rain, the flowers would not bloom as brightly, and the trees would not be so tall. The world needs your help." Puffy thought about the bird's words for a moment. The more he thought, the more he realized that maybe the bird was right. Maybe he was meant to help. "But how do I do it?" Puffy asked. "Don't worry," the bird said. "You already have everything inside you. You just need to gather your courage, take a deep breath, and let the rain fall when you're ready. The world will be better because of it." With that, the little bird flew off, leaving Puffy alone to think. Puffy closed his eyes and felt the soft wind blow around him. He took a deep breath, trying to calm his nervous heart. "I can do this," Puffy said to himself. He started to puff himself up, feeling his soft edges grow a little heavier. He began to gather little drops of water from the air. Slowly, they started to collect in his fluffy body, and he could feel himself becoming full. At first, Puffy was still nervous. He hesitated, unsure if he was ready. But then, he looked down at the meadow below. He saw the flowers. Some were wilting, some were thirsty. The trees were reaching high into the sky, looking for the rain they needed. Puffy remembered what the bird had said, and with a deep breath, he decided to try. "Here goes nothing," Puffy whispered. He opened himself up just a little bit, and the first soft raindrop fell from his fluffy body. It landed on a thirsty flower below. To Puffy's surprise, the flower perked up and stood taller. It drank the rain, and its petals became brighter. Puffy was amazed. The rain wasn't scary after all. It made things grow and flourish. Feeling a little braver, Puffy let more raindrops fall, one after another. The flowers below seemed to stretch toward the rain, their colors becoming more vivid and beautiful with each drop. The trees shook their branches, smiling as the rain soaked into the ground, giving them the drink they needed to grow taller. The more Puffy let the rain fall, the more he realized how much good he was doing. The world below was growing and thriving because of his courage. He felt proud and happy. As he floated above the meadow, watching the flowers bloom and the trees grow, Puffy heard the voice of the little bird again. It chirped from a nearby branch. "See, Puffy? You did it. You made the world even more beautiful. You were brave, and now everything is so happy because of you." Puffy smiled and looked down at the world below. The meadow was alive with colors, and the trees stood taller than ever. He felt warm inside, knowing that his rain had helped everything grow. From that day on, Puffy was never scared of rain again. He understood now that rain wasn't something to be afraid of. It was a gift, a way to help the world grow stronger and more beautiful. Whenever the flowers needed rain, Puffy was there.